Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday morning. I'm so excited to be here with you. I have my coffee and we're going to get right into it. So I have been reading Ayse Kulin's work, and I've been telling you guys for weeks that I'm going to talk about Ayse Kulin's work. She has some incredible political drama books. I've read 2 of them, and they're not easy reads. I'm going to let you know. They take about me, an avid reader, about a week to read. Probably some people a lot longer, because she's a Turkish author and then they're translated to English, but that's not the reason why. They're translated really well. But like I said, they're huge political dramas. They take place during major wars and events like that. You have to know your details and your history to fully take appreciation for an Ayse Kulin book. So we're going to talk about 2 that I've read, and that's The Last Train to Istanbul and The Rose of Sarajevo. The Last Train to Istanbul is my favorite of the 2 if I had to pick one or the other. But The Last Train to Istanbul takes place during World War II, and it takes place with, I do have notes here because I don't want to mix up everybody's name, Selva, who is the daughter of a very wealthy Turkish man, and she runs away to Paris to marry this Jewish boy named Raphael. And they're living in Paris and they're happy until World War II breaks out. And then the Nazis occupy Paris, and they have to get out or die because Raphael is Jewish and Selva is not German. So this book is about the last train that the Turkish government gets together, and they pull all the strings to get as many Turkish citizens and immigrants as they can out of Paris and home to Turkey. They got to travel through a lot of dangerous areas in order to do this, and the story is just all about these people on this train. It takes place with Selva and Raphael and other people on this train, what they were doing in Paris, their life stories and things like that. Fantastic book just about love and family and friendship, and it's very historically accurate, I'm told, so that's fantastic. The second book is even more historically accurate and took me a lot longer to read because it was events that I wasn't as familiar with as World War II. And that's The Rose of Sarajevo. So Sarajevo is a city in Bosnia, and that whole Baltic, Bosnia, Yugoslavia, Croatia region, I knew had a lot of things going on in the 90s from movies like Behind Enemy Lines and things like that, but I wasn't aware of the Serbian Revolution that took place from 92 to 96. And the city of Sarajevo was taken captive. And for 1,395 days, they had no electricity, no running water, no media communication, the whole 9 yards. And this takes place with Nemeda, who has a husband and 2 young children. Her mother also lives with her, and she's a news journalist, and they live in Sarajevo. She also has an underlying story going on where she's having an affair with another journalist named Stefan, who is Croatian. And her pull to be with Stefan, but also she never wants to leave her family, and Stefan very much pressures her to leave her husband, and just the different things going on in her life where it's almost like she has a normal everyday problems, but this massive problem in front of her in the Serbian occupation. Fantastic, but definitely keep Google by your side when you're reading this one. You'll need to look up names and places and dates and things. What's up next for me? Well, I finished The Last Kingdom season on Netflix that just dropped in like a day. And I was super sad when I finished it because I love that show. So I went ahead and I downloaded The Last Kingdom books by Bernard Cornwell. And there's 12 books, so I'm probably not going to read them all at once. I'll probably read them one at a time, and like other books intertwined and intermixed. I also really want to do a Wattpad video on some of my favorite Wattpad fiction for people who can't go out and purchase all these books that I talk about every week. I want you to be able to go on Wattpad and read for free some amazing stories, because there is amazing work out there. On that note, what are you guys reading?